The American dream was built on a simple premise: work hard, climb the ladder, and a rising salary will eventually secure your financial future. Today, millions of Americans are earning paychecks that dwarf what their parents made. Yet even with these larger salaries, many reach the end of the month with nearly nothing left in the bank. We track this through the broken paycheck equation. Let's start with the gross income, a solid block representing your total earning power. But even as these numbers hit historic highs, specific variables aggressively subtract from the total, fracturing the income. Reaching a high salary used to be the objective. In the current economy, net salary is just the starting point of a survival game, where the financial requirements for a middle-class life have scaled faster than wages. Think about the first of the month. As soon as a paycheck is deposited, a series of non-negotiable subtractions begin. This chart compares median wage growth to median housing costs over the last 30 years. While paychecks have moved upward on a slow, shallow incline, the cost of shelter has followed a much steeper, more aggressive path. After paying for a home, the remaining funds must cover essentials. Slices of the budget dedicated to groceries and healthcare have expanded, leaving less room for everything else. This is the cost of normal. Maintaining a standard baseline existence without luxury or excess now requires a much higher percentage of a worker's total earnings. Basic survival needs are claiming the majority of the modern paycheck, often leaving families with a narrow margin before they even consider discretionary spending. To bridge the gap between these rising costs and their actual purchasing power, many people turn to debt to maintain their standard of living. Financing is often marketed through the lens of affordable monthly payments. This shifts the focus away from the total cost of an item and onto the immediate impact on the weekly budget. This chart shows how compound interest functions over time. The left bar is the original amount borrowed. The right bar represents the total repayment, where the interest segment eventually becomes larger than the purchase itself. Whether it is a student loan or a credit card balance, these obligations grow heavier the longer they are carried, consuming future income before it is even earned. Servicing this debt acts as a fixed anchor on the paycheck. It ensures that a portion of next month's labor is already spoken for, limiting the ability to react to new financial needs. Beyond fixed costs, variable spending is influenced by the constant presence of the attention economy. Digital platforms are designed to showcase products and experiences that compete for whatever cash remains. This creates a cycle of lifestyle inflation. Seeing a curated version of how others live can establish a false sense of what is necessary to appear successful, prompting more spending to keep pace. This waterfall chart shows the final result. As we subtract each category, needs, then debt, then wants, the final bar representing savings drops toward zero. Reaching the end of the month with a zero balance creates extreme vulnerability. A single car repair or medical bill can disrupt the entire system because there is no remaining cushion to absorb the shock. The modern economic environment is highly efficient at directing income towards consumption, which can make a high-earning household feel surprisingly fragile. Solving this requires a shift in perspective. Earning more money provides a larger pool of resources, but that higher income is ineffective if expenses are allowed to scale up alongside it. Wealth management is shifting from a focus on offense, simply increasing the salary, to a focus on defense, which prioritizes protecting the money you already have. This defensive strategy involves tracking outflows with precision, resisting the social pressure to inflate your lifestyle, and treating savings as a mandatory obligation rather than an afterthought. Maintaining a cash buffer is the primary way to stop the reliance on debt. It provides the stability needed to handle emergencies without compromising future earnings. A high salary is a powerful tool for building wealth, but that wealth is ultimately defined by the margin left over after the month's expenses are settled. Financial stability depends on the ability to retain what you earn.